Hi friends, today I thought we'd do something a little bit different for our around the world inspirations. I'm still in Asia, and one of the ideas I was thinking, since it's close to Valentine, is a gift for a friend or a mother or any girl who has some hair to make some hair sticks. So there are lots of different Asian cultures with hair sticks, and I thought it'd be really cool. And in fact, the reason why I came up with this idea is I had these in my stash forever, these dowels for projects. I use them for tons of topiaries and whatever, but I'm just going to I always put my hair up, and this is just a plain one, but this is a hair stick I made for myself to put my hair up. And I'm going to show you guys how to make your own and decorate. You can decorate your own. And then you can also make some for people and give them to them as gifts. If they have very thick hair, you might want to get thicker dowels. This is how I made this stick. And I made it a little while ago, and this is how I'm going to show you. This is a dowel from the dollar store. So I bought a pack, probably about 100 or so. So if you decide to do this project, and you could, even put them in a craft sale or something. So what I did was I used a sharpener. This is just like pine. And another reason why I used the dowel is because metals really bother my skin that are not gold. And so I use pine, or I use, sticks, or I use bone. So I have a bone piece of antler that I use in my hair as well when I go out. So anyways, I just tend to sharpen this like this so it can get into the hair, and I just go along the big one and push along the blade and get it a little smoother. So this is the first part. Now this is sharpener I got from the hobby store, so it's like not a dollar store sharpener. It's, wasn't very expensive, but still it wasn't the cheap brand, so it's a very sturdy sharpener. The next thing I have done is I have sandpaper here. Now this is a very fine sandpaper. I'm guessing that this is the P600 type, and because there's a bit of, it's a dowel, and the way they make their dowels with a lathe, they have a little bit of roughness. So what I do is you gotta sand that all down. And you don't want a sharp tip to scratch your scalp or anything, but you want it to be able to go through the hair. So these are going to be great Valentine's gifts if you have friends that put the hair up from shoulder length even to longer. So there are tutorials on how to put hair sticks in on YouTube, but I will try to see if I can get a way to show you. With the girls sick, I might just have to do it on my hair. I don't know. But so it's nice and smooth, and you want to make it smooth all the way. This is can you see the roughness on there? Let's see here. It's just slightly rough. You might not be able to see it. But you gotta get nice and smooth because you don't want any roughness to tear your hair. This is the best way to put up your hair. I put my hair up all the time without damaging your hair with ponytails and elastics or anything like that. So fellas, if you're making this for somebody, this is going to be a great gift with anyone who doesn't want to damage their hair. So I know some men might not understand if they don't have long hair, but it'll be really nice little project. And like I said, if you don't have long hair, you can give it to friends. You can have a few of them and decide to sell them in a shop or something if you're going to have a craft fair or something. So this is nice and smooth. And it doesn't take much. It's nice and smooth, so it's going to go back and forth in the hair. Very nice. So what I thought I would do is do a few, and I'm going to paint them up. I haven't painted mine up, but because it didn't matter, but I'm going to paint a few. One thing that you're going to want to do is take a very teeny nail like this, or a furniture tack or something like that, and make a hole at the top. And I use just a teeny weeny little hammer. It's best to do this before you got it all sharpened for the hair, and then you just pull it out, and then you have that, a little hole. So then when you put the top on there, you have something to glue the piece that you're going to use to put the bead on. If you're putting beads on, I'm going to put beads on for you guys today. And so I suggest to use just a little nail if you because this dowel is very small. Let's see, the kids took my ruler upstairs. It's very small. Here's a ruler. Let's see, what is this? Well, I think this is centimeters up here, so it's like half a centimeter right there. So I know it's not a very good view of it. So I suggest to do that before you do your sharpening of the piece. So anyways, I didn't show you guys that, but I wasn't like gonna put this up, but I didn't actually do that on mine. I just left it, but you can if you wish to decorate the end. So I'm just going to do a little one to show you an example. So I have my little hammer, and if you do it nice with something small, you're not going to crack your dowel. I twist it and make sure it stretches in there. Then you're going to use like E6000 or something to make the piece of jewelry wire or whatever you put in there stay in. So you can grab it with a piece of pliers or a tool or whatever. So I use these two little nails, something very small, and then like I said, then you can put your bead in with your jewelry wire or whatever, and it'll stick in. I decided to paint these guys. I'm going to use the Americana chalky finish, and I like it because I think that the cream wax will be really nice coating on top to make it smooth for the hair, so I think that'll work really well because that cream is just so nice and soft, and I think it's going to work well with hair. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab one. I'm making one for the girls for a gift for their Valentine, and I'm just going to take a makeup brush and I'm going to put the purple on. I'm not even coating it, but if you want to coat it with gesso, you guys can. I don't mind if some of the wood, natural wood kind of comes through, like it soaks up. I don't mind. So I'm just putting a little bit on. I'll put it on the end, and then dry that up. And it's just going to be a little tiny coat, so then it's not too thick. And the reason too, if it soaks in the wood, some of the color will get in there too, and I think it'll last. The color will last longer, and I think even the natural rubbing of the hair and the color, it's going to look really nice once it gets worn a bit. So this is going to be the purple one for Chloe, her favorite color. And I might just here it is again, and now I'm just going to slightly, same sandpaper, slightly sand it. I like that slightly sanded look, really do. I did it twice just to make sure I liked it. You know, you're like, you look at it. It's very pretty with this chalky finish. It looks very nice. So I'm just kind of twirling in my hands like this and sanding it back and forth a bit. And I still have lots of beautiful purple. And I did 2 layers of it just to make, like I said, make sure I like it. And that's how it's looking, so it's really pretty. So that is that. Let's see what the cream wax will do. Oh, if I could open it. I had to call Kendra down to open it. Isn't that crazy? My 13-year-old. Okay, so here's the wax. I'm just going to put the wax over it. This is the cream wax, and I'm just going to show you if I can. Cream wax, it just says Americana Decor from the same line with the chalky finish. So, and it's kind of like a nice sheen on it, and as you rub it, thank you, Kendra. And I think it will, yep, if they're ready. Sorry, guys. And I think it will help it get in your hair a little bit better too. And I have no problems with mine, and I just left mine just plain. So there is that. I'm going to put it to the side. I have a little can here. This is where I was holding them. I'm just going to put it in there to dry. And that's the purple. So going in with the pink. Very light. I might do 2 layers of this one as well, but I'm not going to sand both layers. I was just kind of testing with the purple one what I want, kind of look I wanted, but that'll be perfect for Cora, her favorite color. And I'll let that dry in the can. One for Kendra's hair. She likes red or blue. I'm going to do red. Those are her favorites. And I'm just going to make it all pretty. Don't forget the ends. I love the red. It's really pretty. And see how my nice end is here? It's not so sharp. Perfect. Put in my can to dry. I'm going to do my other one. This sponge was just washed, so it might need 2 coats. It's got a lot of water in the sponge, but it was washed. So I'm going to do black for myself. And then I'm going to do a second coat on them, especially a couple of them, like the pink and the black. And that's done. I am going to sand it a bit on the black. You don't have to sand it, guys. I'm just trying to see if I like it as much as I do on the purple. Kind of give it a nice distressed look. And there is my black. I like that. Don't want to get too carried away. So that was like 2 layers. I'm going to do it on the red. Trying to do it so I get a nice even. Don't want to take too much color off. But I like that. Look, isn't that pretty? Beachy. I know it's Asian, but I don't know. I like that distressed look. So I'm just going for that because I like that. And I got a little black on my, but that's okay. I'm not pink. So that's the pink. Okay, so I'm moving my colors away. So I did wax this one. I still haven't taken that off. I'm just going to wax these. And now that the color's dry, I can stick them in the can. Not where I was sticking them in the can when they were wet before. I got paint all over my fingers. And then they were touching slightly. But it doesn't matter. So I'm going to stick them in the can. I want to get as little wax on there and try to make it even. Let it dry. Same with my red and my black. And this is going to be a great little Valentine's gift, good Chinese New Year gift for the kids or for anyone. And like I said, it's easy. Dowels are already made for you at the dollar store. You can get different sizes too. So you can get the thicker ones for someone who has very thick hair. You can get thicker dowels. And trying to get this wax on there evenly. And I already did this one. I'll put a little more. I'll just add a little more. And then we will slightly sand it off after. The next part, I hope you guys are finding this interesting. I don't know. I just kind of, I don't know, came up with the idea, like I said, out of my own need. Now I'm just rubbing really hard to get the wax nice and smooth on there. I know I said I was going to sandpaper. I'm not going to sandpaper. I didn't know what I was saying. Sandpaper before. Anyways, and then now I got this nice kind of a waxy finish, and it's not going to go in your hair or anything. And it's nice and smooth. So I like the DecoArts chalk paints for that, and the wax, because the wax is really nice coating on it. So that is a very nice coating. Can you see that? Come on. Very nice. Nice and smooth. So I'm just rubbing it. Doing the pink one. It starts off pretty sticky feeling, but then once you get it going, you can see half of it's kind of got sheen. I don't know if you guys can see it. Probably not. And then you get going. And that's why I would use only this product. I wouldn't use any other acrylics or anything like that for this, because it's going in your hair and you need something smooth. You don't need something catching on your hair. So, and you could get these products at Michael's, or you can order them online. I have a link below in my description if you want to order them online. They will last you a while if you're doing small projects, these bottles. But they do have them as well at Michael's too. So if you want to check them out. It's the only place I've gone that I've seen them, so I don't know if there's other craft stores. So now this one's nice and shiny. Can you see the sheen? I kind of can. Compared to the black one, which is very dull at the moment. Now you just go back and forth a couple times. It's going to look like a licorice stick. Nice shiny licorice stick. And I did get a little pink paint on there. Actually, it's from Paint Flakes from here, but I got it off. And that's how you make them. Now I do have the holes in them if you wish to add jewels and that kind of thing. So there's a couple ways. You can just do jewelry wire and have a couple of paper beads, whatever, hanging off the jewelry wire. Let's see what I have. You can have pieces of a necklace like this that you cut up, and you can glue them in. If I can see the hole, you can glue them in like this and have a few pieces sticking up. You can use pieces. These, I got a pack of these pins from Walmart. They're not sharp. They can go in, and then you can put beads in between. I'm not planning to put them on that long. If I were going to use them, I would snip them down to and have the beads go on and fit in, kind of work with it and play with it. So this is the black one, nice and shiny. The wax is going to make it really nice for your hair. And look at the difference now. You can see the sheen on that black one for sure. It looks like a pencil. And I use just a shop cloth that has nothing on it, just a new piece to sheen it up. And that's what you need. You need a nice fresh cloth with nothing on it to shine up the cream wax. Now I'm going to make this go down. Sorry about my mess. Terrible mess. So this is my hair sticks so far. And now I'm looking for pieces that the girls would like. I have these dolphin. Chloe loves dolphins. You can have initials of their names on the top. Something like that. I do have initials. We could do something like that. Paper beads, homemade beads are my favorite. Even like attach little bells and that kind of thing to the top would be very cute. So you can think of fun little nice things to add. These are all used beads that I've had taken apart, jewelry pieces from garage sales and whatnot, yard sales. So this is what you can use. Like I said, here's a piece of necklace that I've taken apart. I have tons of necklace pieces, and I still have some from sales that you could take apart. And just look closely at it, see how it's got the little pinched pieces in there. Oh, you guys, I'm probably way too far away. So out of convenience, you can do something like that. And I think I will, because I am, why not? It's recycling. So I'm just gonna go to the end here. I'm gonna grab my pink because it'll go with pink and purple, this one. Just see how it looks. I might have to fix my hole, so I've saved my nail because I painted over, and just play with it. Okay. Stick it in, see how it looks. Kind of figure out how long you need it to be. So this piece, I can do it this long here and have a little piece like this for Cora. Also add larger beads. Let's see if I can get past that piece. I don't even need to have this on here. I can use that for another. I could put a larger bead at the bottom. So you can just kind of play with your beads. Homemade beads would be really perfect for this too. This one's got some glue on it. Here's another one. Because you made the beads and it's more homemade, so that'd be cool. So now I'm just testing it. It would be perfect like this. So that looks very Asian too. Now I'm going to take this one out. I'm done with Cora's. And I'm going to try to open this E6000. Twisting it in there. And this is just jewelry wire, very thin jewelry wire, holding that. And this piece is looking like this. For Kendra's, I'm just going to grab hers. I found a nice big chunky bead here, and I have one of these glass blown type of things from the Walmart. I wanted to make something, so I bought a whole bunch of these. So I'm just going to estimate how deep it is. So that is about how much I need for this side. grab my glue. And she's not liking too much of the frou-frou stuff, so she will be happy with this. You can use sticky glue, tacky glue too. I'm just using E6000 because I like it. Sorry guys if I was out of the range. Now this bead is like a chunky charm bead and one of these tops, so it's gonna fit on there. It's a little big, but it'll fit on there nice. And that'll dry. So that's Kendra's. Okay friends, these are my Asian hair sticks. And I made a few extras. And this is how they turned out. So it's pretty cute. I like them. They're pretty smooth and all that kind of stuff. I got this nice piece here that Super Beth made me. Anyways, that's my background. Let's see. Can you guys see them? I don't have automatic thingy. But these are how they turned out. I'm just going to let you guys look at them. This was an end of a necklace with for beads. I cut it off. I took the little clasp off and I used it to go on here. This little blue one. Oops. To go on this one here. And this is the one I made for Chloe. So with the dolphins, her favorite animal. She loves dolphins and moose, deer, that kind of thing. So that's hers. Isn't that pretty? And this is the one I made for Cora. And you guys could doodle a design on here and that kind of thing too. Especially more at the top where it doesn't get rubbed on with the hair. It'd be nice too, and you'll see it. This is Kendra's. There's the nice, I sand them down. I like that little bit of a wear look, and the wax is on there and it smooths it up. So they'll put it in their hair. And here's the one I made myself, another one. I put the darker beads on. I didn't have black used beads, but that's what I have. So I think it's pretty cute. For the around the world inspiration, a little Chinese, or well, I guess it could be Chinese. They have them in all different Asian cultures, so not just Chinese, Japanese. There's others too. My brain's like, but yeah, so it's in Asian culture. They have these hair sticks, and they're great. And sometimes they have matching pairs. You could put two in the hair. And I just think they're great. A lot of them have danglies, some of them don't. They just have jewels on top. So you can kind of go hair sticks, Google, and see, get some inspiration on what they look like. They do have a lot of metal ones, which I can't wear myself. So these are going to be perfect for me and the girls. So these dowels from the dollar store, a pack probably was $1, maybe $1.50. And used garage sale, yard sales, as literally these things all were recycled. None of them are new, except for the pins here. I don't know, they're not hat pins, but they're pins too. I was trying to make those stick pins, and I bought that for that, but it didn't work because of the shape. But I do like them on the hair sticks. So the hairpin, or these pins from the Walmart, is the only things that are bought, and the dowels. So there you go. The pack was probably $2. Maybe $3 tops, but I would doubt it. And then the dowels were, you know, so something this cute under $5, and you can make a bunch of them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Leave comments below. Tell me what you think. And yeah, I kind of thought I could. My kids are sick right now, so I can't really use them, and I can't show you properly on myself, video myself backwards. So what I'm going to do is just suggest that you look up tutorials on how to put them in. It's easy. You just make a ponytail with your hands, and then you just twist your hair around. You put you twist your hair around in a bun, and then you put this up towards the top of your head and flip it and down, and you guys just play with it. And like I said, there's a lot of tutorials on Google. I Googled it and there was tutorials that came up right away. So I hope you guys like this craft. Don't forget to craft like a duck, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye.